Rollins has to face Knight, Styles, and Randy Orton in the Fatal 4-Way.
And that's something I think we are all guilty of perhaps overlooking, Cole. The fact that LA Knight has a problem with AJ Styles, who has a problem with Randy Orton. And it's a great strategy by Knight, trying to neutralize the right hand of Solo, used to deliver the dreaded Samoan spike. Veteran strategy by Knight.
And now Knight still working on the right hand of Solo Sikoa.
Yes, it is an unfamiliar look for Roman Reigns, having to defend his title against 3 challengers. But those 3 challengers at this point can't stand one another.
And we were talking about this earlier. Roman's never been in a Fatal 4-Way to defend the championship since he's won the title 3.5 years ago. He was in a triple threat at WrestleMania at one point, but this is perhaps the biggest challenge to date for Roman Reigns.
And I'm glad you brought up that triple threat, Cole, because even back then, everyone thought the Tribal Chief was in trouble, that the reign was in jeopardy. And what did Roman do? He smashed and stacked 2 opponents at WrestleMania.
He met Bryan and Edge at WrestleMania, and now Knight sending Sikoa back into the ring. Now, let's talk about Jimmy Uso going into the Royal Rumble, and Paul Heyman saying if you win the thing, you challenge Seth Rollins. Because if Roman Reigns somehow survives the match tomorrow night at the Royal Rumble as champion,
Knight, LA.
If an ally can win the Rumble match, Roman could be clear at Mania. We'll talk about that more on the other side. Solo's in control. Miami, Florida tonight. LA Knight, Solo Sikoa in our main event. And LA Knight trying to build momentum to the Fatal 4-Way against Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, and Randy Orton. And the Undisputed Champion.
My goodness! Cover here by Solo, deep hook in the leg.
And a kick out by Knight.
What a Samoan drop by the Enforcer. Take a look at this. LA Knight was in Miami. I think he landed in Fort Lauderdale. That was distance.
And now Sikoa back to his feet. And now the beatdown may begin.
And we know LA Knight is a supremely confident competitor. It served him very well. But this close to the biggest opportunity of his career, LA Knight is putting himself in jeopardy by competing with Solo tonight. Not to mention Jimmy Uso on the outside. We found out a little earlier tonight he will take part in the men's Royal Rumble match, with the goal being win the whole thing and head to WrestleMania to challenge Seth freaking Rollins, or whomever is World Heavyweight Champion by the time WrestleMania rolls around.
Yeah, Solo Sikoa now taking down LA Knight. LA Knight can ill afford to be beaten and battered 24 hours away from his battle for the Undisputed Championship, one of the biggest matches of his life. So many different personalities and styles. Oh, the Bulldog by LA Knight by some time. We got the inferiority complex that AJ Styles has been suffering through. Randy Orton looking to become a 15-time world champion. Of course, LA Knight felt like he should have won the championship back in Crown Jewel late last year. And Roman Reigns making history. One of the longest reigns ever.
Here comes the defiant LA Knight, rights and lefts, rocking Solo like a speed bag.
Sikoa is still on his feet, however. Oh! Here comes LA Knight.
Side Russian leg sweep by Knight. Solo retreating to the bottom turnbuckle.
The WWE fans firmly behind LA Knight. Into the corner.
Running knee may have scrambled Solo's brains, and a right hand for Jimmy Uso. But watch out for the Enforcer.
Looking for the Samoan spike and a DDT. Knight planting him.
LA Knight just too quick in that instance.
And now both men sent over the top rope. Solo Sikoa right here in front of us. Here comes LA Knight now. Wow, that kick driving Solo Sikoa into our table.
Think about this, Cole. LA Knight might be able to neutralize the threat tomorrow of Solo Sikoa. If Knight can inflict enough punishment.
And you make a great ramifications.
Pinfall or submission only. You want it. Solo.
Running knee.
Wait a minute.
AJ Styles with a phenomenal forearm from off the barricade.
AJ Styles has felt as though LA Knight stepped over his fallen body for Knight to gain the opportunities that belong to Styles.
Well, remember, Styles said he wanted this match tonight. He wanted Solo Sikoa. But once again, he claims Knight stepped over him for this opportunity. And now an angry and AJ Styles with a chip on his shoulder.
Styles rearranging the furniture here at ringside. Jimmy Uso clutching a steel chair, but there's a standoff here at ringside between Styles and Uso.
Go ahead, dog. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. AJ Styles will trust no one when it comes to the bloodline.
Styles and Orton on a collision course.
And Randy Orton with an uppercut driving Styles out of the ring. Oh, there's the power slam to Jimmy Uso. And the Vipers in a move.
For the second straight week, the Viper was taking everybody out, but now it may be Orton victimized.
Solo Sikoa now. Looking to take Randy Orton out. Randy Orton fighting back though. Solo was looking for the spinning solo, but Orton dropped Solo Sikoa right on the announce table. I believe somebody's hearing voices.